What's going on, shipmates? We are back at it. We are in Echo again. So quick, but this is the first day of the reset. Is a Sunday of the weekly reset. So trying to do everything as I mentioned before a couple of videos ago. My posting days are going to be like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then I'm going to take the middle of the week just to kind of focus on the games and progress and do stuff and get more content and stuff like that for you guys. So. And here we go. So, so like I said, weekly reset today in Echo. There is only one change really compared to what I went over in the last video a couple days ago, which was, within the Cosmic Dance, that event, which is UR Ganglerai. The Fathom Break, I went over kind of a little bit more in detail of witch printing and kind of what the witches do in the game now, since that's kind of like a new thing that's here. But other than that, Samias Breeze is still going on. I'm tomorrow. I'll get it. 7 days left. So even if you check in tomorrow, you'll still get all of it, all the rewards there. Modulate Star did change. It is 20 living metal this time, which is great because if you are in need of getting some vibration arms for certain units and cases, there's your chance. And then patrol wise, nothing new, same thing as the last video. And then that's gonna be about it. I'm kind of excited. We'll start here with the featured story event first of the new UR unit coming out of Eastrise, and then we'll kind of go into the draw and actually go into depth and what this character does. So as you can guys see here, I'm at 20k, 20.2 million combat power, level 79, almost at level 80, doing pretty good. Squad wise, this is going to be a very interesting video just for my team. All right, so let's get started. Let's jump into it. Shadow Guard, that's the new unit right there. Her name is Ahun, Ahun. I like the design of this one. Eastrise unit faction, as you can tell, the Asian kind of background culture is part of Eastrise. So definitely a different. And we're back. Sorry about that. Shipmates, quick little reset. Like I was saying, like the layout, it's a new kind of look. But as far as the actual events and stuff like that, or parts of the featured or this event, is the same. As you can start, we'll just start from the top. Smite is going to be your rewards. If you get the unit and you do summon her, you can pull these rewards here. The travel log is just going to be the daily tasks, stuff like that, the usual, just as before. And of course the achievements are a little bit more in depth. The rest stop is going to be the actual shop. Nothing new in here, same stuff, same rewards and things you can get from these featured little story banners. The unwanted encounter is the boss. Oh, excuse me, this is Morai. Morai is the boss for this event. Those are going to be her boss skills, and like I said, more damage you do, more rewards you get. And then of course the last part, Journey Begins, is here. This is the expedition type of story. So 3 chapters. First one's unlocked, and like I said, if you do all 3, you should get about 1,500 1,400 Morphite, which is pretty much a free 10 summon, because you get about 90-ish, maybe 145 from these little encounters with the video, and then you get these 300 from the actual star rewards. So 2 days before the next chapter opens, and it opens every 2 days, so by 4 days from now, around Thursday or maybe even Wednesday, all 3 chapters, will be unlocked and ready for you to claim those rewards. So that's it, and then we're just gonna go straight into the draws. Treasure hunt. We got the 10 soldiers and Aladdin. treasures up for card summon. There is a new one. As you can see there, Coretta, Coretta is here and featured, Journey West. 30 summons to get an SSR Plus Renaissance card. All the other ones are still here. Where does she go? Right there. Dominica is still there. All-Star Brilliance. And then, of course, the 3 basics are there as well. Elamano, nothing featured this week. The arms match the units that are featured. Neolith is gone, so there's no more featured Neolith for this week. And then, of course, we got the 10 summons, already did, and now into the case draws. Everlasting Flame. Chiraha is still here from before. When is she? She's here for 2 more days. She'll be gone on Wednesday, by Wednesday. Blizzard Prophecy, like I said, Gang Larai, she is still here. She's here for another week. So if you didn't get a chance to get her last week, or you just saw my video about her, and then now you decided, okay, I got to get her now, you still got some time, you still got a week. Infinite Road is Morai. She is back in the featured banner. I will put her review in the description so you guys can check that out if you want to see what she's about. And then last but not least, you are Ahun Ironclad Battle. She is here, Eastrise. Let's take a look at her skills and traits. DPS Ironclad Battle. So if you guys don't know, if you guys kind of seen my squad before, I've seen other videos, I was just using random URs when I first started, and now I have a Eastrise faction squad / team. So 5 out of the 6 are all from Eastrise. I have DPS / support. Most of them are pretty much DPS / support. I do have 1 tank, but she is not Eastrise. That's Sharon. You are Sharon. She is from Naboo, so she's the odd one out. So I have been saving and waiting for the next Eastrise unit to see if I can summon, get her hopefully more than once, so she can actually equal out the star breakthrough of Sharon, because I do have, I think, her twice or 3 times breakthrough, so we'll check that out here in a little bit. But like I was saying, Eastrise team, so this is the first Eastrise we've had in a little while. Bifrost and Empire factions have been kind of running the banner, so hopefully these next few weeks, maybe these next few featured UR banners will be Eastrise, because I am still looking for an Eastrise tank. There has not been one just yet. I'm still waiting, because this one, she's technically not a tank, so we'll check her out. All right, so those are the attributes: 744, 8 HP, attack 612, armor and resistance both at 200. So let's check out the skills. So we got the first one here. Ahun recites the precepts to the violators, dealing physical damage equal to 81% attack to all front row enemies. So that's going to be the front 3, restoring 25 potential. Also deals additional damage equal to 100% attack to the front row, ignoring shields. That's a very good trait, or just effect, I guess you could say, especially right now. I've said it before in some other videos, where right now, as far as Echo, like the last maybe 10-ish units that have been featured and put out from different factions, different stuff like that, a lot of them give shields either to themselves or to the whole team. There's been a couple that give shields, like I said, to the whole team, which is problematic, because they're going to be like extra health for the enemy team, and then of course you have to take that shield out before even doing regular damage to the individual unit. But with this, it's ignoring the shield. So like I said, shields is a big thing right now in the game, so this is a very good effect to have. I think, I want to say Ganglarai might have the same type of effect, to where she ignores shields. I don't remember. It was one recent, maybe even the one before her did it. So, but yeah, this is a very good effect to have, like I was saying. So doing the regular attack and then doing an additional 100% damage, ignoring shields, is great. All right, let's take a look at the next one, the secondary. Chants a mantra, making those burning with guilt suffer in their own consequences. Dealing physical damage equal to 186% attack to front row enemies, so again the front 3, and restores 50 potential. Also deals physical damage equal to 15% max HP to front row enemies, capped at 300% of her attack. So another double hit in a sense. So front row is getting hit again, but this time it's going to be 15% max HP instead of the 100% additional damage. So this is a good little... It's up to you how you want to do it. You can just, because she is a DPS, a lot of people are just the basic route to go when building this character as far as gear, stuff like that. The chimeras, stuff like that, is going to be attack boosting base, so boosting her attack to just doing more damage. But you can also do health, because what it's going to do is, since she already has a higher higher DPS base stat than most of the other units, increasing her HP could increase this amount of physical damage she's doing. So just to keep that in mind. All right, let's take a look at her ultimate. What does that do? Mantra of Annihilation to bring peace to those trapped in delusions and karma, dealing physical damage equal to 200% attack to all enemies. So full AoE hit, all 6 enemies, which is great. Inflicts heart block on 1 random enemy for 2 rounds. What is heart block? It reduces self damage by 30%, capped at 400% of Ahun's attack. When HP is lower than Ahun's, takes an additional damage equal to 30% of self-inflicted damage, capped at 450% of Ahun's attack. Triggers only once per round. So, not bad. Good ultimate. So with this skill, the heart block effect gets added for 1 round, or I'm sorry, for 1 enemy for 2 rounds. Now, you can see there, it reduces self-damage by 30%, capped at 400% of Ahun's attack. And then when the HP of that enemy is lower than Ahun's, that enemy takes an additional damage of 30% of self-inflicted damage, capped at 450% of Ahun's attack. So it's a little confused, but pretty much what it is, it's like a self-hit. So like, for example, Pokemon, when a Pokemon gets confused, it does self-damage. So that's pretty much kind of the same thing, what's going on here. A lot of words did kind of confuse it a little bit with the capped and stuff like that, but essentially that's what it's doing. And then the last one here, which is going to be her passive. Ahun realizes the battle stems from faith. When attacked, gains 1 stack of Zen Awakening. What is Zen Awakening? If we look here to the left, increases damage reduction and defense by 10%. So essentially your defense is going up by 20% total, because you're reducing 10% of damage coming in, and then your defense is going up by 10%. Now, as you can see here, it can stack up to 5 times. So that's 50% increased damage reduction and defense going up by 50%. That's great. Last in the entire battle, add 5 stacks, gains Veil Break, so that then they turns into Veil Break, which is increases normal attack damage by 50%. That's a lot. At the end of each round, deals a normal attack at current level to the enemy, and this damage increases by 50% each round. So it just increases more and more and more. And I mean, if I'm reading this right, there's no cap to the increases of the 50%. Now, it does say here, gains Veil Break and grants all allies guaranteed hit for 2 rounds. Guaranteed hit is good. When taking damage exceeding 30% of her max HP, this is a good one, restores HP and shield equal to 10% max HP. So, a lot of stuff going on with this last skill here. So, first, let's do a review. First, you're getting Zen Awakening. When you're attacked, you gain 1 stack. And then, so that can be, you can stack that up to 5 times. So 5 hits, 5 times increases the amount from 10% to 50%. Now, when you hit those 5 stacks, you then gain Veil Break. And then Veil Break is increases the normal attack by damage by 50%. So it's going up your normal attack. And then every round, so a round, remember, is when all 6 people on your team attack, and then the next kind of wave of attacking starts. So once that happens, that 50% gets added by another 50%, so now it's 100%, and then it keeps increasing each round. So the longer the fight goes on, the more damage your normal attacks are going to be doing. So those 2 alone are pretty great buffs, I will say, and effects to have on a unit. And then the last part of this is when taking damage exceeding 30% of her max HP. So if she has 100 HP, if anything over 30 damage or 31 damage and up, it restores HP and a shield, if she does have it, equal to 10% of her max HP. So really, and if you look at it in essence, you're really kind of losing, you're taking 20% damage, but you're getting a little, you're taking a hit, but you get 10% of it back, and then you get a 10% shield on top of that. So pretty much the next time that happens, or if it's less than 30, you still got that 10% shield or max HP of shield. So different skills, all kind of working together, all kind of buffing up. Ironclad Battle is a good description of what's going on, because you're really reinforcing Ahun herself and giving herself a lot of buffs, those that defense going up, all the other stuff going up, and she's doing AoE hits as well. Last but not least, these are going to be the links. So Rosabelle, Roxy, Zendaya, and then Sarah. This one's going to be hard for me. Well, resistance not too concerned about, but the attack I do. Now, I will say both of these units, just a reminder, both of these units are in the Witches Assemble. So if you look here, we have Sierra's right there. And where'd she go? Oh, is she not? Oh, there she is. Bam. And there's Zendaya. Zinda. I butcher names bad in these games. That's just a side note. But yeah, so those are the links. So I'm not too concerned about the links at this point in time, because eventually I will be getting those 2 last links here within, I don't know, hopefully a month, not too long. So let's take a look at my squad. This is it. Sharon is here. So I only need to get Ahun twice to be the same star level as Sharon. And then, of course, once you switch, everything that Sharon has will be equipped and switched over to Ahun. And then, of course, this leader buff number 6 will activate, and that's an ally attack plus 440, and then HP plus 5%, which is great. I'm really excited to see what it jumps up to. And then what I'm going to do is pretty much I'm going to look for or wait for the tank to come through, the Eastrise tank, whoever it's going to be. And I'm probably most likely going to switch out Kabui for it. And that's only because she does get killed first. For whatever reason, it could be a health thing. Maybe her HP is just not high enough where she's taking more damage than others. I haven't really looked into it just yet, but whenever I do things in the game, she is the first one to get taken out. Roxy is also a good contender just because she hasn't had any star breakthroughs yet. All right, so enough of that. Let's go summon. Let's see. I got a few. I don't want to waste all my Morphite either. I really want to get 2-in-1 10 shot. That would be amazing. YouTube luck, but that's probably not going to happen. All right, so there's that one. We got what, 50-ish Is it not gonna let me do that? Okay, cool. Whoa. What did you do? Okay, I don't. Okay, obviously I'm not getting the unit because it would pop up, or this would be reset, right? Um. Oh, I saw. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know she's new. No, she's still there. I don't know why it's doing that. That's weird. All right, so we got only 18 left. And what is going on here? 32. It should be 42 now. Okay. All right, guys. I don't know what's going on with this. I'm a little concerned. You know what? I'm gonna pause real quick, reset the game, and then I'm gonna come back. All right, one, and we are back. All right, so reset the game. It looks like it was summoning for whatever reason. I got a couple of cases to break through, but nothing special, nothing. So I'm trying to see. Hopefully this works now. There it goes. So weird. Oh, are we gonna get it? Any Eastrise? There we go. Ahun is here. Bam. Can we get it twice? Can we get two? Two in one banner? Two in one? That would be. Oh, you guys aren't that cool. I mean, I should, right? You know, little compensation. All right, so 1,500 per 10 draw. So that's gonna be to get 60, 20, 360, so 9,000. I could do that. Let's do another 60 draws. Like I said, I wanted it at least twice. I'll do another 60 and then save, and hopefully we'll see what what you call it? We'll see if we can get anybody else or some dupes here. All right, so nothing there. I'm actually really excited. This is because I have played this game in different regions, and this will be my first time being able to have a full team of one faction. This is great. And then so far in the game, I'm starting to participate in more and more different events in the game, and you know, it's not bad. I might try to do like an updated review of the game and kind of be like, hey, like what's going on now? Where are they at? It's been, you know, we're getting close to the ooh, here we go. Oh yeah, come on. Yes. All right, so we got two. We'll break through. We'll see how much actual combat power this gives us with a full Eastrise team and being a dupe. Oh wow, I actually got another SSR in part of that. Nice. All right, so that's we'll save that. I might sometime later if I get some more. Oh, of course. Also, another kind of tip and trick is that when you get a new unit or add somebody to your team, you definitely want to get their vibration arm. It just gives some bonus stuff for them, bonus skills, stuff like that. So we got plenty. All right, we should be able to get this. 30 is the pity for the vibration arm. So a lot better. Oh, we got so it's probably gonna reset after this back to 0. Yep. I should get it on this next one though. Is that an R? Yeah, it's an R. All right, so we should get something here. There we go. Bam. Perfect. Do we get it more than once? No. Web vibration arms, also as a side note, they also get breakthroughs, star breakthroughs as well. So, are you guys ready? All right, we got a few breakthroughs here. You can see that. Let's go ahead and just start with here, the basics. Bam. Next is Biomint. Oh wow, okay. Second star breakthrough. And now we are at, oh, you know what? Let's do this first. Let's add her first, and then we can see what's going on. So I always like to kind of do this and kind of compare, like I look at what her Sharon's actual combat power is, which is 3.452. And let's switch them out. Oh, you know what too? Real quick before I do this, what is her links? Okay, Vera, Wadget, Sharon, all right, Reen, okay. So I will have to change that out for Ahun as well. I only have 2. So she's at 3.1. So if we go back home, yeah, it's a bit of a drop. So to make it the same, with the fully maxed right here, bam, let's do this as well. We got to switch this out. Replace, bam. What's that put her at now? Did it go down? I think it did. That's wild. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's another thing too. Affinity's not at the same. Very interesting. All right, and last but not least, we're gonna break through, and we'll see if this gives us enough damage bonus plus 35%. Ooh, it does not. It close. 3.3. It's about 100,000 short. Should we go for, or you know what? Let's do, oh no, not that. There we go. Oh, I can't max. All right, so let's do this. All right, so it looks like I'm getting close here. So yeah, so affinity, if you guys don't know, does give quite a bit of a boost, because not only does it boost the individual case herself, you can see there, but there's also a group. So as we see before, so let's go back. Complex here, going to be the leisure center. Going over here, let's look. Eastrise is, oh, I thought it was, oh, over here. So you can see here there's 2 a part of this, so you can see we can level it up still to catch it up. And then these bonuses get affected to both parties, everybody in this little membership group. You see there. We do some more? Yeah, we can do another one. Where'd she go? It's not good. Oh, there it goes. All right, and then, so that's going to be a little bit more. Right here, 46. So now we're getting a little closer. 20.5. I think we're past it now. So 3.3. The only thing left would be this simple level. So that's everything caught up. 3.3, a little bit off, but we're pretty much almost at the same level. So I'm gonna try it out, see if it works. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, a little bit longer than usual. Comment any questions, stuff like that. See you guys next time. Fair winds and following seas.